Who? Me? No.
Hey, bro,
Oh,
you in? Are you
God
out? Are
damn.
you...
No, I'm not playing.
You're not playing?
No.
Alright, buddy. Hold on.
So,
Let me change to Kimmy. I'll be... Oh, okay.
this is Taters. You want to hear a really fucked up story?
Dude, I want to hear this fucked up story right now.
You're gonna love this fucked up story.
Ready?
Alright, let's fucking wheel and deal on this story, bro. Let's do it.
Like, I have a fucking crush on fucking Lovely Lamb.
Uh-huh. That's the story?
And,
Oh, that's
oh
what's
no, no.
up.
And apparently she likes me, right?
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, you remember she says she has a fiance.
Right.
Does she not have
And
a
her
fiance?
fiance, oh no, she does.
Oh, okay.
And her fiance's all fucked up in the head.
Uh-huh.
You know, one of those psycho types that if you leave me, I'll kill you. If you leave me, you know, I'll commit suicide type of bullshit.
Yeah.
One of those good ones. Um, but, you know,
Wow, Kyle, are you serious?
What did
she
me
actually,
do?
like, became really serious about liking me and
Sorry.
giving me all these reasons, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, now, funny thing is, yesterday, I told Kyle, damn, you know, I'm starting to like her. And he's like, man, funny thing, I like her too. I was like, oh, wow.
Shit. I saw a movie like that. Oh, no, it's a show. It's that Baby Daddy show on Netflix, bro.
Yeah.
I saw that movie. I saw the fucking show. I watched like half of it because of my girlfriend. I think I was up to like season 3 or some shit.
I'm only on the first season, but I remember when Tucker and Ben were fighting over that girl or whatever. Shit.
It gets good. It gets good.
Good. It's pretty funny.
It gets really interesting.
So is that the, like, I know it's the story, but is there more to it, or?
Oh, there's a lot more to it. I haven't
okay.
watched it. I haven't watched it since like catching up on, I think, most of season 3.
No, he's talking about the,
But-
the story
No.
you're telling.
No, your story you're telling,
mine.
buddy.
Oh, so I started asking Kyle, like, you know, why does he like her? And he's telling me, you know, oh, you know, because, you know, well, she's a princess and all this other bullshit he's saying. I was like, okay, you know, his reason really didn't make any sense. He was saying
No.
something like, you know, that he really thought it was so cute that she got kind of upset that she was called a nerd by her coworker. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. But meanwhile, she was over here like during the same time of like apparently casually talking to him, sexually talking to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay. He never asked anything about, you know, why I was starting to like her or anything. He was like, yeah, she hasn't texted me in a bit. And meanwhile, I'm thinking, damn, she's still texting this minute, but whatever. So then later on in the night, you know, she wants to play with me. She's like, you know, let's play blah blah blah. Man, I forgot who joined us, and then he ends up joining us. Oh, David joined us, right? And then
Oh,
Kyle
God.
finally. No, David was cool. He was like totally sober and everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, you know, he actually apologized to her for the way he acted when he was drunk.
Mhm.
And so he's like, man, fucking Kyle keeps sending me all these party invites, And he's like, I don't get why the fuck he just doesn't join here. And so he invites him. He's like, well, invite him, whatever, you know. And he invites him, and within like 2 seconds of him, of Kyle joining, David leaves. And Kyle's like, what the fuck?
So it's kind of awkward.
No, I don't find anything awkward. It's whatever's whatever, you know? And then, Dre joins, you know, Oben Ryu.
Yeah.
And he's like, they were saying something, and then, me and Lamb were still playing or whatever. And she's like, yeah, you know, Jay's baby daddy, blah, 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 whatever, right? And Dre was like, wait, what the fuck? What did I miss here? And then Kyle's like, oh, no, you know, me and Jay are, you know, her 2 favorite people. And I was like, and I was putting Bash to sleep this time. And I was like, you know, I was like, so, tell me, you know, what do you think about Kyle? You like him or anything? And she's like, I can't believe you're asking me that. I was like, why? You know, I'm just saying. And she's like, no, he's too goofy. He's definitely not my type. I'm like,
Kyle's kind of the weird type. Like,
yeah.
not when it comes to girls, I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I agree.
he called her a princess for crying out loud.
Well, it's funny because she called herself a princess earlier today.
No,
Well, I remember
that's
she
a little
did,
different,
but it's like, okay. I don't have a problem with you guys liking each other. It's just like you guys don't personally really know each other, so like how are you gonna call somebody a princess? You know, that's just the thing that gets me.
Right.
I'd call my girlfriend a princess, but that's because we've been together for 4 years. So
Yeah.
that's because my dick's been out.
I mean, if you two are actually like talking or whatever, and you know, I mean, I guess you can call her that. But Kyle barely even talks to her.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, there was a point, there was like, past few days, she's just in messaging me, you know, back to back, and,
Get in
you
there.
know, just talking, and I'm like, you know, okay, you know, I'm getting to know her, and then
That's
getting
cool.
to know her more sexually in a way as well, and,
Nice.
and I thought it was, you know, interesting that, you know, Kyle was like, oh yeah, you know, she has a few friends in Tennessee, she says she's gonna visit them, and then I was like, telling her, you know, maybe we can meet, and I'm just like, okay. And he was like, yeah, you know, it'd be really cool, you know, I like her, and, okay. Again, he doesn't ask, you know, anything about me, and he's like, oh, you never sent me those pictures she sent you. I'm like, yeah.
Point being,
Exactly. I'm not sending you those pictures.
Yeah, I remember that night. I don't know if you were in here, but I remember Kyle was like, you should send me those pictures. Jay was like, alright. And then Kyle got off and Jay never sent them to him. That's
Yeah,
funny.
exactly.
is this guy? This
He
guy's not a
asked about
virgin,
him
is he?
again. I thought it was pretty funny.
I don't know if Kyle's a virgin or not.
No, apparently he's not.
Then we saw from Greenhawk though how that goes.
True.
So
So, you know, she started sending me messages, like screenshots of her fiance talking shit to her, and friends on Facebook that were her coworkers. Literally, her coworkers. And talking a lot of shit. And she's like, you know, honestly, I think we're done, and blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, okay. And then apparently, like, today something happened. This was while I was at my work party. And, something happened. She was like, I really need to talk to you.
No.
Something bad happened, blah, blah, blah. And, I don't want to talk to you while I'm crying, but, here's my number, call me, and, if, you have to pick me up or something. Tried calling her, like, fucking a few times, and she didn't pick up the phone. Well, she picked up once, and I guess she couldn't hear me, and hasn't picked up since, so it's whatever to me. And over the time that I've thought about it, it's like, she told me that her family isn't really accepting of anyone outside of their race, and she's German.
Yeah.
And I've been there in the past with a Mexican girl who their family was racist against Puerto Ricans. And that didn't turn out very well
surprises me.
No, it shouldn't, because Mexicans hate Puerto Ricans. They truly
Why is
hate
that?
Puerto Ricans. For some strange reason, they've always just despised us.
Because the Puerto Ricans are better.
Because we have fucking U.S. citizenship and they don't.
Oh yeah, okay.
But Ashton, and I had to live through him being heartbroken after that as well.
What a juke.
The girl and
Yeah,
I
true,
were
dude.
together for almost a year, and
See,
she was able to be around my son during that time. So, I'm overprotective of him since then. With that going on, and no, I don't want my son meeting any fucking girls because I don't want him becoming attached to any girls that are, probably not gonna work.
yeah, dude, that's another thing I was gonna say is that I know she said like she didn't want any kids or whatever, even though like she loves Bastion or whatever, but like you know what I mean?
You talking about Lamb?
Yeah, like she said, oh, I'm not ready for that, you know?
You wanna know the truth?
Let's hear the truth. I'm down.
Repeat it, anyone? It's Kyler, Kyle,
Mm.
Kyler. She can't have kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she told me that. She's
Well, I mean,
like,
it happens.
yeah, and I'm not gonna hold that against her. I'm not gonna hold that against any woman that I end up either liking a lot or falling in love with and wanting to be with. I'm not gonna hold that against someone. No, it's not right. It's not fair to anyone. But anyways, I wouldn't bring Bastion around anyone for quite some time, considering how the last relationship ended up. My fucking last relationship was 3 years ago,
tried.
her parents were racist, didn't want anything to do with me, because I didn't have a degree, held that over her head, and then like arranged like this family reunion with a friend of the family who she used to have a crush on, and she fell in love with him. So while she was with me, so
Yeah, that's fucked up. I had my problems in the past too.
So you can understand like my reservations of going into something like this with her, you know. And then she explains the whole,
rigmarole.
She's like, in my family, I'm the princess. Whatever I say goes, and that's how it is because of the hierarchy I have in my family. And I'm just like, okay.
So wait, her family's racist and they live in Chicago, is it?
No.
Oh.
They live between Germany and Georgia.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about Lamb? Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. If anything, at least I got some great pictures, right? That I can beat off to.
Fuck yeah.
That works too. God damn it. I have one boost, brother.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab Sebastian from my mother.
Alright, brother.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
We want to play them again?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if knows this, but that whole conversation is on YouTube now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to delete it.
Sure is. I ain't deleting mine. You can't delete it. It's live stream, bro.
You can delete it afterwards.
Right, but if anybody's on there now. I didn't think about that.
I wonder why she didn't call him though.
Because she really has feelings for her, and it probably scares her. She really has feelings for him, and it scares her.
How does that happen? Like liking a girl you've never met.
It happens, man.
What's up? What were you saying?
I had a girl fall in love with me over the phone.
That's crazy.
All we used to do was just talk. And she said she literally fell in love with the sound of my voice. And then the first time we hooked up, man, God, man, she fucked the shit out of me.
Grab and grab style, bro.
You already know, bro.
So yeah, Skyler, I was telling Kyle back in high school, there was this girl that lived like an hour away from me, and you know, I played basketball against like her team, so that's kind of how we
Look at
met.
that.
We started talking or whatever,
I didn't know he was
and she was 6'4".
What a pass. What a
Good
shot.
shit. And she was 6'4", and she started messaging me over Facebook. It's like, yeah, dude, we should meet up, blah blah. Well, one Friday night I wasn't doing anything, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. I'm having a party over at my house, but we have an empty house that we own, but nobody lives in it. If you just want to, you know, stay there for the night. And I was like,
No.
I was telling Kyle at the time I had my Camaro, and you know, being in high school and having like a Camaro and subs and all that, you just think you're kind of like a fucking hard ass, you know. So you know, I decided to drive an hour away. So I go to this house and I get to her house, and her bigger sister comes out and is like, you better not hurt my sister. You better not hurt my sister. You better not just leave, blah blah. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, fucking I go to that abandoned house or whatever, and we fucked, and she's like 6'4", so she was pretty tall broad, and she did this maneuver with her legs, and it seriously wrapped around my whole body, and she was like pulling me in, you know, like getting in the motion, you know, and I ever since that day I called it the crab and grab technique. See, my girlfriend can do that to me now, you know. It's gonna be like a one-time experience for me.
Nice.
I liked it though. I don't know.
What a shot.
Pull me in.
Hey,
Shot.
You think your girlfriend gets on YouTube and listens to your live stream?
She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know I have a YouTube channel.
I know, but what are the odds that she would look up Taters93 on YouTube and that would pop up?
I doubt it. She doesn't even know my fucking gamer
Hypothetical. Don't get all worried and shit.
tag. I'm not worried. I'm just saying.
Well, quit being so damn serious.
I'm not being serious.
You are. I doubt you'd even say it. Say something more like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Or-
give a fuck.
I said, bitch.
I said. What
Remember
is that
that?
off of?
Key and Peele.
Yes, I said.
Looking
I
around
said-
everywhere.
Yeah. I said, bitch.
Oh no.
And then here comes the wives. Oh, we gotta go somewhere else, dude. We gotta go somewhere. Hide, hide, hide.
They end up in outer space.
I said, bitch.
They even leave the space shuttle and everything.
I'm not on ball. I wasn't on ball cam at that. That kind of fucked me up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo!
I said, bitch.
Could play some ranked after this.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, dude. Literally, like, seconds ago, I was just thinking that. That's crazy. I meant to do that, by the way. Pump fake. Wow, what a shot. Come on. Saw it the first time. You only have to watch my replays. I said, yeah. Mm. You know what they call that, don't you? Red
The
meat.
teardrop.
Oh, the backup. If he wasn't there, man, just, you kidding me? 3 in a row. Uh-oh. Ah.
Pinched it.
I'll take that boost. Okay.
Damn. Oh, sorry.
How did I not get that?
It looked like you were going to.
Goal time? Oh.
Is that Jay coughing? Poor Bass.
it back out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta pee real quick.
Alright.